Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and today we're doing, I don't know, probably another video on Sparking Zero. And yeah, while waiting for this quite literally generational game, I am super stoked. We've seen so much footage, and yet everybody is still the same amount of excited. So with that being said, by the end of this video, if you like it, like the video, and if you love it, maybe even subscribe, because we're going to be doing so much Dragon Ball content on this channel between Sparking Zero, Daima, Dokkan, Legends, the manga whenever it comes back, and more. So let's talk about the things that I am most excited for when it comes to Sparking Zero. So I guess number one on the list, and not number one is in the most excited for, it's just the first thing I'm getting to, it is definitely going to be the suit customization. We've seen so much, and the ability just to go between suit to suit to suit to suit. Like, we've seen Goku being able to have his Yardrat outfit. We've seen the ability to use the Whis Gi in pretty much all of his super forms, and I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. But the question for me is, how deep does the roster go? Like, they have the ability to do so much with this costume whole like customization, and I just want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Like, for instance, there's this fan art going around online that I won't post here because I don't know who to credit, but it's Beast Gohan in the black spandex like Great Saiyaman battle damage suit, which looks amazing. But there's more that they can do. Like, they could really make entire DLCs out of skins and nobody would mind. For instance, let's say they gave Vegito the Gumball skin and they made all of his animations from the Gumball. People would literally pay just to have that. Or if we have the casual clothing, you know, the Badman Vegeta outfit, the driving instruction, Goku and Piccolo, I think that they could really get in quite a lot of these things. You have so many opportunities just to make entire patches of content, achievement based suits, more wishes for Shenron, all these things. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg, because we're not even done. Back in Tenkaichi 3 and 2, we had all these what if fusions, right? We can still have what if costumes. Like, how about we see something cool like Vegeta in his father's King of Sand's outfit, you know, or a Sand battle armor that's like the way Bulma designed it, but have it with the Sand Imperial crest on it. That could be something that we could really get behind. Maybe like a prestige skin for Vegeta players that have the proficiency in the online matches to boot. We could have something that would be really cool for me is if we had Gohan in the Pride Trooper outfit, like if the Great Saiyaman joined the Pride Troopers, and so you just basically had Gohan from Dragon Ball Super in the Pride Trooper outfit. Or maybe that outfit could extend from Ultimate Gohan to Dragon Ball Super Superhero Gohan, because Pride Troopers are superheroes. I think that there's a lot that they could touch on with the costumes, and we just have to see how it plays out. But I have high hopes for it. And we are not even done when it comes to customization. We've already seen like the screenshot from the V jump of like the V aura, the victory aura, and it turns your aura into like a V shape because of V jump, but it actually gives stats too. The article mentioned a stat boost for, I think, attack power and stuff like that. So obviously changing your customizations for aesthetics may actually change their stats as well. But I'm wondering, what auras can we actually give? Like, will we be able to give Jiren's Heat aura to somebody else, Ultra Instinct's aura to somebody else, Broly's Green aura to somebody else? And if that's the case, the customization will be off the charts once we go online, because you'll be able to have people with all sorts of aura. Ultimate Gohan with the Ultra Instinct aura, I'm doing it. You can't stop me. It's going to be heat until Beast comes out, and that's going to be pretty cool. Now, when it comes to other customizations, we've also seen that your ultimate attacks can be changed out, which makes a lot of sense due to some of the characters and where they are in the saga. Like, for instance, on screen, I'm putting up the fact that we see in one bit of gameplay, Trunks has Shining Sword Attack as his ultimate, and this is probably in the story mode before you get to a point where he has Final Hope Slash, which then becomes his ultimate that we've seen pretty much in every video using Super Saiyan Future Trunks from the Super series. And so it looks like you'll be able to change out these ultimates, which is really cool and thematic, and gives a little bit more, like, you know, just depth to what you can choose to play and, you know, how you choose to play it. I like this because customization means variance, and variance in terms of how each player gets to play the game will make the game just last so much longer and feel so much more unique per each player's experience. So that's pretty much there with me. I'm excited for that. The next thing I really want to talk about that I'm excited for is DLC. And I know, the main game hasn't even released yet, and I'm talking about DLC. But I think there's actually a lot to unpack here. So we know for a fact that we're going to be getting Dragon Ball Super Hero DLC, followed by Daima. And when it comes to that, I'm pretty sure I have a lock on this, like in general, just like of what to expect. We're going to be able to get the Dragon Ball Superhero DLC, and I'm sure that we're gonna get Gohan, and that Gohan is going to have like base, Super Saiyan, Ultimate, and then Beast. For people saying that's too many transformations, Dragon Ball Super Goku literally has base, Super Saiyan, God, and Blue, so it's the same amount. They can definitely do it for a premier DLC character, and that would hit all the stages that he hit in the movie and fought in. So I'm actually gonna be pretty excited to see that. Piccolo probably comes in base, Power Unlimited, or a Power Unleashed, and then Orange. And then if we might even get an Orange Giant form. So that might be just like 4 right there. You have Pan, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Cell Max is a giant character, and we probably would be able to have skins for Krillin, skins for 18, because they gave her a skin for the TOP, I'm sure, but they didn't really give her a new character. So we really do have the potential to get quite a lot. Skins for Goku and Vegeta. I'm not sure actually a skin for Goku, but Vegeta having the Majin Buu fit for his super would probably be really, really hot. So I'm really thinking that we have a fair amount to get from that. And then on top of that, I'm wondering if story modes will update, because Gohan and Piccolo should have more story missions. Like, if you think about it right there, just for Piccolo, he'd have another fight versus Gamma 2, then he'd have a rematch versus Gamma 2, and then he'd have a match versus Cell Max. Whereas Gohan would have a fight against, he might have a training fight against Piccolo if they want to expand that scene. Oh yeah, and Pan, I forgot Pan. But you would have, yeah, so Piccolo would have a match versus Pan, a match versus Gamma 2, a match versus Gamma 2 again, and then a match versus Cell Max. So that's 4 different fights you can have. So I can easily see them extending Piccolo and Gohan story modes when these DLCs come out, if they so chose. I don't know how they want to handle that, but then you have Daima, and Daima right off the bat will have Goku, will have Vegeta. They'll both have their Super Saiyan forms. There's some spoilers, but there might even be some forms beyond that with both of those characters. You have Daima Piccolo. You're going to have characters like Glorio, I think he's going to fight. I'm not sure if Pansy's going to fight, but there's also more characters that, again, I won't really get into because of heavy plot spoilers, that they're definitely going to put in. And that's actually another question. Will Daima be dropped all in one DLC, or will there be like a Daima 1 DLC and then a Daima 2 DLC when it's like fully like finished? I mean, I'm sure the second DLC won't come out until it's fully finished, but we don't know how much they're going to stretch those. But when it comes to the other DLCs, we're still missing a huge chunk of GT. We're missing Super 17, which could probably give us Hellfighter 17 as well. Maybe even a Krillin skin for old man Krillin. Maybe another 18 skin, because I'm just going to keep piling on them, giving more skins to 18. We're missing half the Shadow Dragons, Nova, Ice, Oceanus, Naturion. We're missing quite a few characters in GT. So I can see us having a whole nother GT download or DLC for just that alone. And I think there's a lot they can do to that. And I think that we have a lot of potential, because if this game is going to be supported for a long time, which I'm sure it is, if they're making a new movie in 2026 like it's rumored, that's DLC. Anytime we can hopefully get the rights sorted out so that certain arcs can be animated. If we ever get the Moro arc, if we ever get the Gas arc, those are characters that'll be in there. So I really do think that the DLC really has a sky's the limit type vibe, and there's so much they can do with that. If we have a DLC on a character that doesn't have enough fights to make a story mode, they can have their story mode maybe edited in with that DLC so we can play as them throughout their trials and tribulations. I think that DLC in this game is going to be torch. I think we're not really going to be disappointed at all with these things. So yeah, between suits, between arcs, between new characters, between new content entirely, the DLC is going to be the sky with the limit. Now, the what if battles are something truly, truly, truly special. We've been talking about them for quite some time, and already before the game is even released, they've caused a crazy amount of buzz, a crazy amount of hype, a crazy amount of people just excited to see what they can do and how they can push this game to its very limits. And I am super excited for that. For me, it's a source of content like it will be for many other people, but I can't wait to put my favorite like what if scenarios, like between sagas, like stuff that happens between the TOP and Dragon Ball Super Superhero and after. For me, there's gonna be crazy things I get to do with Broly, with Gohan, with Jiren, Goku, Vegeta, all these characters that I really want to put down there. When we get to finally put things like Ultra Instinct versus SS4, I've got so many ideas for these, and I just cannot wait for you guys to see those. You guys will be able to go to just my special stories. I'll put like the links in my Discord, my descriptions. You'll be able to go to my what if stories and play them for yourselves, see how it is. But these are so cool. I don't want to go too much further into my ideas because I think that's like proprietary. A lot of people are going to be trying to make a name for themselves with these what ifs, but I think that this is just a crazy thing for the fans, for the content creators, for the people that just want to see stuff play out that they never got to see in the anime, the manga, any movie. The what if battles are going to be so amazing, and I cannot wait to just dive into them. We've seen also a fair amount of just customization with them, with the words you can do, the fact that you can put filters on, the fact that you can have people do poses, power-ups, transformations, the conditions for battle, for victory, for all these things, the kind of like triggered happenstances of a battle when somebody gets down to a certain amount of health or when a specific move is used, the characters, the switch-ins, the like, my gosh. Give it to the team at Bandai. They cooked with this mode. They cooked with this mode. And I, for one, just can't wait. None of us can wait. This game is coming out in less than a week. And currently, as of this, well, maybe not as of recording this video, maybe this video is going to go up probably like the day after I record it. I don't have my collector's edition shipped yet, so I might just have to drop $100 on the digital just so that I can get into the game and start making content, because I'm not gonna play this game even a day late. I've been waiting for this just like all of you have, and I cannot wait to make content on it. So yeah, I'm gonna drop this, like I'm gonna get this game as soon as possible, and if this thing doesn't ship out today, maybe even tomorrow, because I think there's some delays because of the hurricane on the East Coast and I happen to live on the East Coast. We are going to get so far into this. So yes, this game is going to be peak. So let me know how you feel. Let me know what top things you are excited for. And yeah, let me know if you're going to be just playing, if you're going to be playing with your friends, if you're going to be making content, if you're going to be consuming content. Just let me know how you intend to enjoy Sparking Zero in the comments. And like I said before, if you like the content, like the video, and if you love the content, think about subscribing. We're going to be doing so much on this channel, and I cannot wait to experience this game alongside of each and every one of you. So with that being said, I'll see you later, and you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.